Hello, welcome to our winter special.
Whoop, 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 whoop. And I love it because, as you can hear, it's very atmospheric in here. Echo. We're actually in Lodders barn.
We are.
We're actually in the actual barn. This is so exciting.
On-site record.
Yeah, it's our first on-site record. So we are very excited because we've been here today for a styled shoot. Mm-hmm. So we've been getting all the beautiful photos with a load of fantastic suppliers. Yeah. And right now in front of us, we have 3 of them who are going to join us for a very special podcast episode.
Yeah.
Welcome, ladies.
Hello.
So lovely to have you. You really harmonised there. Yeah. You can tell you all work together because it all sounds beautiful. So first of all, do you want to just take it in turns, introduce yourselves, tell us who you are, and then we'll find out how you're working together.
Okay. So I'm Kerry from Kerry Palmer Photography.
Hi, Kerry.
Hello. Well, let's go down the line.
Okay. I'm Adriana and I'm from Dotty Duck Events.
Amazing.
And I'm Natalie Lodder, and I'm the owner of Lodders Barn.
Amazing. Hey. And then, Adriana, you're a planner as well, aren't you?
Yes.
Fabulous. Okay, great. So how come you guys are all here together? What's going on? What's the vibe? How are you working together on your new special package?
Where do we begin? Where do we start?
Started at our children's nursery.
Really?
No way. Our sons became best friends, and that's how we got talking. Yeah. And then she was like, I'm a wedding photographer. And I was like, oh my God, I own a wedding venue.
Oh my God. So you've decided to work together. How are you going to be working together?
Let you answer that one.
So we're going to offer an all-inclusive package for our sort of local people. We're working as a threesome, and we will be offering the venue a photographer and a planner.
Such a good idea. So it's like a one-size-fits-all. You can literally come along and get all 3 included.
Exactly.
That's amazing, and saves people a lot of, looking around and searching themselves. Actually, they come to here, and you guys have got it all covered for them.
Yeah.
Amazing. So how does that work in terms of like, if I was a bride and I'm getting married in 2027? Who do I contact? Or is it all 3 or any of you? Or would it be you, Nat, that we come to because of the venue?
I think it can be through all avenues, really.
Yeah.
So through me, through Kerry, through AE as well. So because we're so united in that front that we just get together and organise it for them.
Yeah.
So if they want to come for a viewing, we'll be here, the 3 of us.
That's so nice. All 3 of you.
And
so
from
good.
my perspective, I get a lot of brides that have just got engaged and they just like, I need a venue. Where can I go?
Yeah.
And it's great to say, well, actually, I know a great place that suits your vibe, and you get this amazing package.
That is so good. Because I think that's the thing, when it comes to choosing your suppliers, it's so good when you pick suppliers that work well together, because you know you're going to have a more seamless wedding day. So the fact that you've already got the 3 of you on board, and the big things as well, like venue, photography and planner, they're all huge parts of the wedding day.
Yeah, definitely.
That's amazing. Perfect.
So price-wise, have you guys figured out what starting price for packages?
So for the 3 of us,
Yeah.
7K.
Amazing. So for that, you're getting your venue, your photographer, and your planner. That is like insane. Okay, everyone listen to this, run, because those dates are going to get snapped.
This might change.
Subject to change.
Subject to demand. The price has gone up thousands. That's amazing though. That's so good. And I think also really handy as well to have that price up front straight away.
Yeah.
Because when you are shopping around for venues and things like that, you then having to factor in all these other costs. So knowing that they've ticked those big things off first of all is so good.
And some venues you can pay that for like
just the venue hire.
That's just crazy.
Exactly.
So that's so good.
That is awesome. And then what about in terms of like other suppliers? How does that work? Are you then going to like bolt those on, or is that something where the couple would go and find them, or Adriana, would that be something that you would do?
Yeah. So it's kind of a pick and mix, if you imagine. So you could have your all-inclusive, which would be the 3, and then we could offer a package of your food, your dress, your this, your that, all the way added on. We can do everybody. We can literally, if you have a list, we can provide a recommended supplier for everyone and everyone that wants to be part of a package here. We've been very lucky with the people who have attended today, and they all really want a piece of the pie. So it's really on demand what those couples want. They might want to go and do their own bits for that.
And that's okay as well. They can do that. That's really good. That's nice that you got that flexibility.
So if you're a couple then that doesn't like to do any organising or anything, this is kind of perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And your black book as well by now, your little black book of contacts must be massive
It
between
is,
the three of you.
It's really
It's
good.
growing
All
as
of
well.
you together.
Yeah.
And that's the great thing, I think, as well about this venue. It's such a blank canvas. So actually, whatever style, whatever vision, you will know the people that are going to be right for that and be able to kind of recommend those from the beginning.
Absolutely.
Amazing. I love it. Well, is there anything else before we get on to today's topic? We're going to talk about winter weddings. Is there anything else specifically about the package that you want to talk about? Was there anything that you wanted to, get across and make sure that we mentioned? Or
I think definitely one of the main things is that we're really trying to use our local suppliers
so
so that
nice.
everyone in our area can benefit from that.
Yeah.
Because, we're all part of one big family.
Yeah.
And we've got to help each other out in this.
Absolutely.
So all local as far as we can go,
So good. And I think as well, like you mentioned, when it comes to things like site visits, if you know that all the suppliers are local suppliers, actually they're going to be able to come and join on those site visits, which I think are so important. I can't remember which one of you I was talking to about it earlier, about seeing the space and visualising the space. Was it you, Kerry?
Maybe.
And so how it's
Such a busy day.
it's been a long day. Kerry needs some sleep. Bless her. But it's like one of those things that I think it is so important to be able to visualise that space together with your couples and be able to talk through their ideas for the day. And actually, those site visits are the perfect time. If you've got all your suppliers on site with you, you can go around and talk about the kind of bits. Oh, it's really cool. It's exciting, isn't it?
So exciting. Really
But
like
equally,
it.
if we've got a bride that just wants to really do it herself, then we can tailor it to fit that as well.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Do a bit of guiding and
Exactly. And with photography, Kerry, do you work with second shooters? Do you advise that or not? Do you quite like to work solo, or how does that work?
Love a second shooter.
Do you? Yeah.
I love always a second shooter
I
if
love
I can.
an assistant too.
I do. No, on a serious note, I think they have their place. They're really good. You can capture so many more different moments than a standalone photographer can. But equally, if it's not in everyone's budget. So we roll with what we've got. We can get all the best moments, but you can get even more with two.
And that's something that you can add on to the package.
Exactly. Everything's
that's
an
really
add-on.
good. Yeah, that's really good. And in terms of the planning that's kind of included, is that just on the day coordination, or is that like full planning for the venue here, or how does that work?
If it's booked, if it's the all-inclusive package, it's kind of a hybrid in between.
Oh, nice.
So it's not like a full plan, because that would include venue sourcing.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need that.
We already know which suppliers we want to use,
Yeah.
that type of thing. So it's more of a in-the-middle sort of package, really, including on the day.
Yeah, that's great for
Nice.
couples that maybe want that bit of extra help, but actually don't need, like you say, the full plan.
Yeah.
Amazing. Oh my God, that's so exciting. Oh, and when's your first all-inclusive? Is that going to be next year, do you think? Is this like brand new, this package?
Yeah.
Oh my God. So fingers crossed then, 2026.
Yeah.
Yes.
And for you guys, that's so nice, because in this industry, we all know you don't really have colleagues, because
No.
you're working with different people, different teams all the time.
Yeah.
So for you guys, that's so nice that you know that you can kind
Exactly.
of make that team that you work together. And the fact that your kids are best friends is just
So cute, yeah.
that's gorgeous.
Love
So
it.
we have had a request for a winter wedding special, and we thought, what better time to do it than now? Obviously, we're in between seasons, so it seems like a perfect time to talk about winter weddings.
Yep.
So I guess, first of all, we'll just get stuck straight in, shall
Yeah, I
we?
think so.
So what is the number one thing that couples need to think about if they are planning a winter wedding? Obviously, you're all going to have different perspectives on this, but that's why it's so great having all three of you on. So, Kerry, do you want to go first?
Daylight.
Yeah.
Think about it. Don't book a twilight wedding in the winter
Yes.
and expect a photographer to come.
What's kind of a good ceremony time if you've got a winter wedding?
Earliest, the better.
Earlier better, yeah.
Yeah, 12 o'clock.
Not for me, it's not, but thanks.
Okay, he's like, I set that alarm. That's where you need the assistants. Send them on the early ones. But no, that's so true, because like you say, that daylight and thinking about, you know, being able to get your best photos and everything like that.
Yeah.
How much daylight do you get in the winter? Like, are we talking like, I can't even think what time of sunset, it's like 5 or 6? That kind
You
of thing?
push it,
Earlier.
you're
Earlier
pushing
than
from
that.
4.
Earlier than that, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
about 3, 4, depending.
Yeah, so if you think, if
So if
you're
you
having a
want
2
golden
o'clock
hour,
ceremony,
yeah.
you've got 2 hours
Yeah.
to go do your ceremony and get
From
your
a
photos.
couple's point of view, if you have a later ceremony, I've got to do ceremony, group photos and couples photos in 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not going to feel like your wedding day. It's going to
Yeah.
feel like your job. Come
Yeah.
on, let's go here.
It's going to feel like a photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so kind of aim for like a 12:30 one-ish.
12.
12.
Okay, it's like still trying to push it back.
Thanks,
So
Karen.
extra half an hour in bed. Yeah, that sounds good. So 12 o'clock ceremony.
Have a smaller bridal party.
Yeah, no bridesmaids, please. So if we're doing 12 o'clock ceremony, how does the rest of the day look then? Like you say, fitting in those photo opportunities, how would you suggest that they do it?
So ceremony for 12, for winter weddings specifically. And then your ceremony, it depends. How long would you take on your ceremonies, Laura?
I think I always say like 25 to 30 minutes is a good ceremony time. If you're going registrar-led, it's shorter than that.
20 minutes.
If you're going church, it's longer than that. For me, I think 25 to 30 is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think if it's 12 o'clock ceremony, you'd definitely be done by 12:30, 12:40, something like that.
Which you go straight into confetti, which
Yeah.
everybody should have.
Definitely. Yeah, anyone that's not having confetti, no.
Yeah.
Definitely do it. But that's the thing with winter, obviously we're not guaranteed the great weather. So if you've got an indoor ceremony, you're fine. But things like confetti, would you just suggest confetti indoors if they had to?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your top tip for confetti? Like, is there a specific one that you'd say?
Yes, which we'll have to put in the show notes because
we'll do that.
I can't remember. But I do have my favourite confetti suppliers. And I actually prep the guests. This is a
I
bit
was going to say,
sad.
they need to train people how to
Yeah.
throw confetti.
Yes.
'Cause I had someone let off a confetti bomb right in my face.
Oh my God. At your own wedding?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, gosh,
Yeah,
no.
it's always in my pre-ceremony housekeeping that I say up and over.
Yeah.
Not at.
Yeah,
It has to go up in
absolutely.
the air.
Yeah.
And also, what's your favourite kind of confetti?
big ones.
Bigger.
Yeah, they float so much slower. It's nice
Yes.
and bigger the heart or the flower or whatever you
Yeah.
go for.
Bigger.
But,
So
yeah.
like a
What
rose
substance?
petal.
Oh, you like a petal, do you?
Well, I
Rose
guess it's
petals.
quite large, isn't it? Rose
Yeah,
petal?
yeah, they are big.
I tell you what I don't like is dried petals.
Oh no, they're rubbish.
Like that's just you're hurting people.
Yeah.
Like, why are you
They
doing
just
that?
think we have
And you
done
can
it,
barely see
regretted
them.
it.
Yeah, you can barely see
in
it. It falls too
photos.
quickly.
Yeah, we did
Yeah,
too. I think it was a
yeah.
thing. But I think paper's the best. I always
Yeah.
think you get the best photos with paper confetti.
Yeah.
What about from a venue point of view though?
For ours, it's just about the diversity of it.
Yeah.
You know, is it biodegradable?
Yeah.
Because otherwise I
Yeah.
can't get rid of it.
So many
Get
suppliers
filled up with
now
confetti.
do biodegradable
And it's
paper,
normally
don't
like
they?
a prerequisite now on
Yeah.
wedding venues that
Yeah.
have that.
I think paper's the best, and
Yeah.
then I would say fresh petals, then dried last.
Yeah.
That's just the way I think. But you guys, do you agree with that, or slightly different?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, paper confetti, more of it. And is more, Kerry, for photos?
More is more.
Yeah.
More is more.
Don't scrimp him.
And well, you can scrimp on other things. Don't buy the little bags that you customise because nobody looks at them, or the cones because it encourages your guests to tip it over your
Yeah.
head. Like,
Yeah.
I
Do you
can't
think just
stand
like
it.
basket?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a basket.
Grab
Get
a
them to put a hand.
Handful.
Yeah,
Cool.
and
Great.
up and over.
Up and over, definitely. Like you do in basketball.
Yeah.
Up
You
and
should get everyone to just practice before they
Yeah,
come.
exactly. I like that. Okay, so we're doing ceremony, then we're going straight into confetti for this
Yep.
winter wedding.
Yep.
Then what's next?
I like to give my couples time to have a welcome drink,
Yeah.
but not too much time that we lose any guests. It's a
Yes.
real fine line.
Okay.
I usually give about half an hour of welcome drink, chill, and then we'll do. Now it's a bit of a controversy. Would normally do group photos because everyone's there.
Yeah.
But actually, that tends to stress the couples out.
Okay,
So
group
it's actually
photos.
nicer to do the couples photos first because they're really happy and
Group
or-
ones.
Yeah.
got married.
Let's go
like
married. So
And that's
depending
such
on
a
the
good
vibe,
tip.
I'll try and do the couples photos first.
That's such a good tip. And now you've said it, because I normally, after a ceremony, I'll still be there when they do group photos. And I sometimes help round people up if they need it. But like you say, yeah, it does always stress them out. And I've never noticed that before, but now you pointed it out. It's
I
so
did steal that
true.
from another photographer.
Yeah, it is true. It is true, actually. It does. So, yeah, they're going off to do that. So, we're talking maybe like 1 o'clock now by the time we've done 12 o'clock ceremony.
Yep.
Then we've gone and done confetti.
Yep.
So, around what, 1, quarter past, 1:30?
1
Go off
o'clock
and do-
couples,
Yeah.
1:30 groups.
Yeah, nice.
And then a bit more
Quick.
chill time. They can go into dinner for 4.
Yeah, perfect. So then they've still had that daylight.
Yep.
They've still got the photos done. Do you think just get them ticked off and done early?
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah.
know that they're done then? Yeah, that's good.
That's good.
And I guess as well in the evening, obviously we're not getting the daylight, but you can have some fun in the evening with
Yeah.
photos.
Absolutely.
Still
So
some
things
beautiful
like-
sunset. Like we got married in February and we had an incredible sun. Not this February, but
winter
incredible
sunsets can be the
sunset.
best.
Yeah, like a little golden hour.
Yeah, so I guess things like that you need to consider what time the sun's setting and if you've got time to do that before you go into your meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just
amazing.
say to couples, is that your vibe? Like, do you want me to come and ask you, or leave it?
Yeah.
That's
and
true.
so you gauge it based on that.
Yeah, you'll get some that photos are more important and some that aren't. Okay. So guys, what about you then in terms of a venue and planner perspective? Do you agree with that kind of timeline? Is there anything you would change or add?
Absolutely.
Or
Earlier the better. Make sure you've got that daylight for sure. Yeah. And also if the weather is awful, which can happen.
Yes.
The earlier you plan everything, you might have a bit of free time in the afternoon then to go back and do that if you need to.
You might get an outbreak of sunshine.
You never know. You never know.
That photo.
so true. It's so true. And then from a venue point of view, would you have like certain hotspots for photos that you would show to your couples?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we know, like, for our venue, we know where the best photo shots are. You know, we see it through all the different seasons, and we just know which ones they always like.
Yeah.
There's always the one that they all want the same one of as well.
Yeah.
I want the one by the gate, walking hand in hand. Walking up into the sun. Well, not the sunset in winter.
Walking up into the dark.
So, and then it's what, evening after your reception?
So you've got your what are we talking for, like, food for wedding breakfast in the winter?
Yeah.
What are we going for? Something different to the summer, probably.
I think you're thinking sort of roast dinner.
Yeah.
That kind of vibe.
Cozy.
Yeah. Get the gravy
I'm
out,
thinking
you
sticky
know?
toffee.
Oh yeah, nice.
Red
yeah.
wine.
Oh yeah, red wine. That's a
And
good
you
one.
can have fun with mulled wine
Oh,
and hot
cute.
chocolate stations, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, all those things that make it feel like more of a wintry
cozy.
event. Oh yeah, I like that. And what about food? How does that work here? Do people bring in external caterers here?
Yes, so we don't do any catering on site ourselves. Not yet, anyway. Not for a long time. So we're really happy
no way.
for external caterers to come
Nice.
in. You know, they're all self-contained now as well, which is
Yeah.
even better. You know, and there's just so much variety out there.
Yeah.
A bride can have anything that she wants, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like those definite cozy vibes. I think, like you're saying, that's always really good.
And like welcome drinks you could always do.
Oh yeah.
Like winter cocktails or something.
Yeah.
And
Yes, and like you say, that mulled wine and the
mulled
spice
wine.
cider and
Yeah,
stuff like
exactly.
that. Oh, it's making me more excited now for winter to come back. I do actually. I'm such a summer girl. I don't really like the cold, but actually now we're talking about these things. The cozy food is pretty good, isn't it, in the winter? And then what about, are there any suppliers that you think, Aid, that people perhaps overlook or maybe they don't need in the summer, but then they're essential for the winter? Are there any like different
Or vice versa.
suppliers that you think people need to, or like areas of the wedding that maybe they don't need to worry about in the summer, but actually in the winter they do need to be thinking about these things?
Well, it's hard to say really because it depends on the venue, depends on the
Yes.
kind of style of the wedding.
Yeah.
I think if it's a winter wedding, don't be afraid to use outside. I think
Yes.
some couples just think, well, we're inside. That's how
Yeah,
it
that's so
works.
true
But
actually.
it's like, imagine the snow on the ground. It's for a photographer as well. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you, have a few shots out there?
Yeah.
But from a planner perspective, if there's snow on the ground, are any pipes going to be frozen?
Yes.
Can everyone get there?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah,
type of thing.
yeah.
So, it just depends, really. I think it depends on their
Heating.
vibe. Yeah,
It's
plenty of heating, plenty of
Heating.
warmth, or lots of warm areas, blankets.
Yeah, that's true.
you know,
oh yeah, like a
quite
little
often
blanket
fire
box.
pits.
Just getting to know your
People
heating
still-
suppliers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you don't need those through summer unless you're needing air conditioning.
Yeah.
which
Yeah, that's
is
so
very
true.
rare over here.
Yeah.
But heating supply definitely
Yeah.
is crucial.
Yeah, definitely.
That's really good because I think that is the thing. Like, you kind of have your list of what people know that you need supplier wise for a summer wedding.
Yeah.
But actually, winter it is going to look different. And then, like you say, I think that being not being afraid to go outside.
Yeah.
Because
Embrace
that is
it.
part of it. Yeah.
Embrace
fire
all of
pit
it.
going.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Marshmallows.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wrap
exactly.
some blankets so everyone can wrap up.
Use the textures too. Have
Yes.
those, different wools and things like that. Absolutely
Definitely.
embrace
I love
it.
that.
And what about colour schemes? What colour schemes would you guys recommend for winter weddings?
It's hard not to be typical with the
Yeah,
reds and greens.
I tell you what I do love. I love a really deep navy.
Oh, that's
yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, really deep navy I think can look really classy.
So nice.
And the same with the green, like a dark
Yeah, like
sort
a
of
dark forest
emeraldy-
green.
Yeah.
I still like green.
Yeah.
I love green. Green's a good go-to all year round, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
You just go for different shades, and I guess lighting as well. Like even like we've got now, we've got the fairy lights, and then we've got the love letters. Like I think playing with lighting a little bit more is probably something that's really
Definitely.
cool. And even this setup, it feels
It's like,
cozy,
I
doesn't
feel
it?
really cozy. We do have a heater under the table.
Yeah,
as well.
It's essentially in the barn.
It's like the mood lighting, isn't it?
Yeah, but like the festoon lights and everything,
Yeah,
like
it
it's
looks
so nice.
great.
It really does kind of set
Yeah.
that vibe. So I guess playing around with lighting and
Definitely.
stuff like that.
Sparklers, fireworks,
Yeah,
anything
you
like
said
that.
you love a sparkler shot.
I
didn't
do,
you?
yeah. I love
What's your top tips for sparklers? Because I've heard mixed reviews from photographers.
Oh, really?
Love and hate.
don't get satellite.
That is a good tip.
Don't like the
Worst thing
bride
you've
on
seen as
fire.
well. What's the worst thing you've seen?
I hate the cannon bombs. The colour bombs.
Oh, the smoke bomb
Yeah.
things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're not a
Don't
fan.
do those, no.
No, not a fan.
Right off.
Why is that?
Last time I just couldn't see.
Oh, yeah.
Simple as that.
Like my eyes were burning. I'm like, I think this is it. Yeah.
They are so hard. It was myself and, oh God, who was the other person? There was me. Oh, I think it might have been the second shooter or the videographer. No, it was the second shooter. And we were doing smoke bombs for a couple. So we had to go in and start waving them around. And then the couple came walking through and we had to run alongside them. And me and this, we were downwind of the smoke bombs. Oh my God, it was a disaster.
You just can't see.
No, exactly.
And the wind just changed and that was it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Does it stain you?
Yeah.
The colour.
Does it?
What
Yeah,
colour
this
were
is
you?
blue.
Oh God! Like a,
like a
come out, yeah, like a Smurf. Or the Hulk if it's green.
No, but sparklers just be sensible. Like,
Yeah.
if in all honesty, don't if they're too drunk, don't get
So
them.
maybe
Yeah.
for winter wedding, then do them like earlier.
Yeah.
Do them before you leave. Like you haven't got to do it later.
Yeah,
Do them before
exactly.
everyone gets really pissed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
wants drunk people and sparklers.
No.
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 I bet you've seen like hair alight.
My jacket caught light once.
Did it?
That was fine.
But also that's the thing as well. It's like making them light off each other. So
Yeah,
people
that
having
can
to
be
get in
tough.
that line, and then what ends up happening is you're waiting for one to light, and then by the time it does, the first one's nearly gone out. So it's
Yeah.
like all
No.
those things
Yeah.
like having all that prep.
That's
for.
when you need a planner.
Yeah.
This
Right,
is
talk to
true.
us then, Aid.
That's
How
when
would
you
you
need a planner.
manage a firework? Firework? That's next level.
So it depends. If you've got a fire pit,
Yeah,
brilliant,
yeah.
brilliant.
Oh,
Use
good
that.
idea.
You know, everybody sort of lean in. But the biggest thing is communicating to the guests. and saying,
Yes.
this is what we plan to do. I need you here at this time quickly because we're going to go out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
once everybody sort of knows, and like you said, they're not too drunk. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
usually there's me and my assistant, and we were literally everybody in, flames
Go,
up,
go,
go,
yeah.
get into place, bride group, go, photographer, yeah.
Oh, I love that. Just
yeah.
like queuing them all
Yeah.
This
yeah,
is so good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, don't do sparklers without a planner.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't do weddings without planning.
No, exactly. It's just not worth it.
Because I can't light them all and take the picture.
Your coat will set on fire and you'll turn blue.
Exactly.
And then what about, I mentioned it by accident, but what about fireworks? What are we saying about that? Do people do fireworks at
We
weddings
can't
anymore?
actually do fireworks here. Just because we
No.
have horses on site.
And I
Yeah.
don't know how many places actually still do them. You do occasionally see it, don't you? But it's not, I don't think it's as big a
No.
thing
as
as
it used to
perhaps
be.
it used to be.
It's
No.
lovely, but yeah.
The
proper
real tea is
licensing
that you don't actually get the photo. So they're
That's so
fake.
true. Yeah, that's it. Kelly said it.
There you go. There you go.
Do you just like AI open?
So instead, save yourself thousands of pounds of
Yeah,
fires,
yeah.
get your couple to go and stand outside facing the sky
And
take
buy a load of
photo in AI.
confetti.
Yeah, that's it. Oh my God. That's so true though, because think when you go to a display, even like if I take my boys to go and watch the fireworks, I'm never going to get a good photo of the fireworks. It just doesn't work.
No, you're either going to get a good photo of the couple or a good photo of the fireworks.
Yeah,
so
you can't do
what
both.
would normally happen is you get a good photo of the couple and then you work out the fireworks.
Yeah.
No way.
I just don't do it.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's a good
yeah.
idea. Just say don't bother and I'll AI it in afterwards.
That's good tea. I like that.
Yeah, I do like that. That's really good. Yeah, so
Don't
next
waste the
time,
money.
next time you see photographers showing off their firework photos, it's like,
That-
nah, we know the truth. We know the truth.
I'm going to get so
now.
much hate. Oh, no. There's probably a really good way to do it.
This is the thing, like, I don't know about you guys, but I think winter weddings are starting to
Yeah.
gain popularity. But the difference for me still, I think because, you know, of where we are, like I'm on the edge of the Cotswolds too, so I tend to do a lot of the weddings there, which means that people naturally want a summer English country garden, like that tends to be the vibe. But what is it about winter weddings that you think maybe people aren't choosing them as much? Do you think it is that daylight thing, that weather thing, or what do you reckon?
What, that they're not choosing it?
Yeah,
as much?
they're just not as popular. Why do we think that is?
I think they are becoming more popular.
Yeah.
I do.
Slowly.
Yeah.
Definitely slowly.
Yeah.
Tell you what I'm seeing a lot more of, people getting married on New Year's Eve.
Yes.
Combining that celebration.
Oh my God.
Absolutely love it. We
And
went
that's
to
the
one
vibe.
recently, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But it's a great celebration. Everyone wants to go out on New Year's Eve, but not
Yes.
sure where to go.
That's
so
so
why
true.
not go somewhere that you're celebrating love? Like, come on.
It's so true. And actually, like, I went to a New Year's Eve wedding once, and it was the best
Same,
party that we'd ever gone to.
Yeah.
Because exactly like you say, you all want to go out,
Yeah.
you're all up for it.
Yeah.
But let's face it, where is there to go? Especially when you're older and you've got kids, it's like, okay,
Exactly.
let's watch the fireworks on the telly.
Yeah,
You know, so
exactly.
actually being able to go to a wedding
Yeah.
and do that is such a good idea. Yeah. I think New Year's Eve. What about Christmas Eve? Has anyone done a Christmas Eve wedding here? I never have.
21st.
Have you?
Yeah, that was really nice. They had like Christmas trees decorated throughout the
Yeah.
venue
Oh,
and
that's
stuff, which was really
cute.
cute. Yeah. Yeah, it was really nice.
I tell you, I've done a wedding for a lady that's known as Mrs. Christmas because she sells Christmas trees.
Oh my God, I love this.
And she had an incredible wedding. It was a barn that her dad actually built for her, and they chopped a load of Christmas trees down and brought them in. Yeah. So that was really cool. That was so cool.
That would be
It
like,
was
a,
really
like
nice.
getting married in a forest.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
I love
really
that.
beautiful. So that was nice. But I
Yeah,
haven't done
it's
one
really
at
cool.
Christmas.
And I actually did one that was in between Christmas and New Year. That was great because, again, it's that kind of time of year. Everyone's off work.
Yeah.
Like, they're all, like, in the middle of the
Festive
festivities,
mood.
but they're
Yeah,
also a bit like,
definitely.
Bit of a lull, isn't it?
do I want another day eating cheese? I mean, I
Was
would
it?
every day.
What do they call it? The gooch of the year.
Oh, yeah. I have heard that. And Twixmas as well as the other one.
Yes, I've heard
But
that.
yeah, so they did that, and it was the 29th of December, and that again was so good because it gave everyone something to go and do and party, but
Yeah.
everyone was really up for it because they didn't have any work to go back to. So that was a really good time as well. So what do you think then? What would you say to couples that are perhaps listening to this and they're on the fence and they've maybe just got engaged and they're like, right, when do we get married? Are we going to go summer or winter? What would you say to them?
Just go for it.
Yeah.
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 How
Go with your
quickly-
gut, really.
Yeah.
Go, or maybe there's a date within those seasons that means something to you. So
Yeah.
go with that
That's
if you
nice.
can't make your mind up.
Yeah.
And think about what you want at the end, because at the end of the day, we get married, we're all in love, I get it, but it's your photos, isn't it, you look back on. What do you want them to look like? Do you
Yeah.
want them to be light and white and bright? 'cause it's
Yeah,
summer?
that's
Or do you
true.
want them to be, moody,
Moody.
and deep, that type of thing? So
I feel
think
like there's
about
something really like, chic about winter weddings though, isn't there? I feel like they do feel, and I think a black tie dress code
Yeah.
will always win for me. I love a black tie because I think that's the thing. I feel like people are going for it a bit more nowadays as wedding guests. They're getting more dressed up and they are going more glam, and I
Yeah.
think that is so lovely. So then obviously winter, you've then got all the sparkles
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
sequin
Bit more
vibes.
bougie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And I think
Yeah.
it does feel really glamorous to go for a winter wedding.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it does feel, it's kind of got that vibe to it, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
definitely.
Amazing. So what is your absolute favourite thing about a wedding day then?
Any wedding day.
Any wedding day.
For me, I guess it's seeing it all come together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all those planning days that we've done, all those walkthroughs, all those meetings with the suppliers, tastings, does this colour work with this? Or I've completely changed my mind.
Oh,
that
no,
type-
do you get a lot of that?
Yeah. I was that bride too.
were you?
I get it.
Have
So
you
you
found
understand.
this year a lot of people changing their mind? Because I definitely have.
Not too much this
No.
year. Not too much this year. Next year, but we're in the early stages for next year already.
Yeah.
So it's kind of expected.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, it's seeing it all come together, making sure they have the day they plan for.
Yeah, absolutely. And what about you guys?
I think for me, it's just seeing the couple together at the end of the day and just seeing how happy they've just, it's such a magical day.
Yeah.
You only get it once, hopefully. It's just seeing that whole, like when you give someone a present, you just see their face
Yes,
of elation.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I get when I see them at the end of the day and they come and have a chat with me as well. And it's just getting that validation that they've just had the best day.
Yeah.
And memorable as well.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? We're so lucky to work in this industry. I know we all work hard for it, but it is an amazing industry to work in. What about you, Kerry? What's your absolute favourite bit of a wedding day?
I love watching the cocktail hour. Just watching it unfold, who they're going to talk to,
Yeah.
watching Nan run up
Yeah.
and try and get there for. I love people watching, so I just
So good.
take a step back capture all the candids and just listen to what they're talking about.
Yeah, that's great.
You meet so many different people.
Yeah.
The stories you can tell.
Oh
from
my
people
God.
you've met.
Absolutely, so many,
And what
and that's the
unfolds
thing.
on
You
the
just
day.
you do. You just get all these
Can you
stories,
write
don't
them
you?
in, please?
Yeah, send us the two, and it can be anonymous this time. And then, what about like your favourite wedding that you've ever done? One that stands out for all of you?
Mine would be a couple that got married at the family home, just down the road actually, and she is really a big bookworm, absolute big bookworm, and he read to her during his speech like her favourite sort of paragraph from I think it was Jane Eyre at the time, but it was just that moment you actually saw her. And you're like everybody cried, everybody, and it was just that thing. But it was like I get you, and this is
he
important
knew
to
her,
you, and I thought that was
her
just
person.
beautiful.
Oh my God, that is gorgeous.
I was going to cry.
sorry.
That is so lovely. What about you guys? Is there one that really stands out as your favourite?
We had one literally a year ago today.
Oh really?
Yes.
No way.
And it was a really last minute wedding that they booked in. They'd been let down by their other venue. So they were just kind of really rushing, trying to get it all sorted. And they just had the best time. They really did. Good. And everything was just, the sun was shining in October.
Wow.
And it was warm. And the guests just had the best party. And they were such a lovely couple. Really, really lovely couple.
Good.
So it was really nice.
Oh, that's lovely. And the fact that you could come in and like...
Save the day.
But the fact that
Superwoman nap.
yeah, absolutely. The last minute when something that must have been so hard and so stressful for them, you could help turn it around. And were all their suppliers able to just relocate? Did they keep the same day?
Yeah, I think they
good.
kept the same day. So it was just literally, it was
Venue
only over
change.
like in Lapworth that they were getting married. So it
perfect.
wasn't that far from here. So,
Yeah, that's good.
They were very lucky.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank God you guys were free.
Yeah.
What about you, Kerry? What's been your favourite ever?
Wedding, probably getting to photograph both of one of my best friends. So I've been very lucky. Two of them that I went to university with both got married last year and the year before, and one was a Bristol City wedding, which was epic, and they had one of those silver stream caravans at the top of this like high rise. It was
I
so
love
bizarre. But yeah, something really different. Street food.
Yes.
Really nice.
What
just
about
so
your
chill.
wedding?
Oh yeah, my wedding.
Hello.
That was great.
That was nice.
I'm thinking work-wise.
Okay.
Work-wise. And yeah, the other one was I just like going about. I like travelling. I like doing a bit of.
Is there something that your own wedding taught you, or something that you would do differently, or something that you would give advice then to a future bride based on your? Is there something that you learned on your wedding day?
Yeah, get a planner.
Yeah.
Great, that's great.
Get a planner.
It's like, is that
I'd hands down. I had a stylist, and it's all of my family berated me for. Oh, that's really bougie. No, it was amazing.
Best thing ever.
It was like the best surprise party ever. You just rock up. Oh, that looks nice. Great.
I wish it wasn't really a thing in our day. It wasn't when we got married. I was back in our day. I mean, you were what?
2017.
and I was 2020. It was like, like DIY era.
Well, I
wasn't it, still?
remember when I got married, we'd just won a competition. I think it was from a wedding fair, and it was a brand new styling company.
Oh, wow.
And we won like 50% off our styling. But I remember it wasn't even, like Katie says, it wasn't even really a thing then. So it was kind of like, oh, styling. It was like, oh, what's this?
Yeah.
We get to have somebody else and ask them what to do. And it was, like you say, it was so nice because I'd said, right, I want an arch made of flowers and for the ceremony space and stuff like that. And again, it was before I was a celebrant, so I hadn't seen any like big backdrops and stuff like that before. So yeah, it was really special. And I think that's the thing, when you plan so much of it yourself, it does sometimes take a bit of the shine off it, especially when it's like a DIY vibe. It's like, actually you spent all this time setting it up. I think there's two kind of sides to it, because you then get that satisfaction that you've done that and you're like, oh my god, I did that. But then also, like you say, if someone else
wrong
else has
way.
done it. It can then just feel like a gift to you on your wedding day.
Yeah,
then.
I treated it like a gift. But
Yeah.
I have seen many brides that have been sad about how something's not turned. Or a prime example was the groomsman forgot to get the ping pong table out, and it was like the smallest thing.
Yeah.
But she'd
It really
organised
can be,
that,
can't it?
and she wanted it there, and they forgot to get it out. And it's things like if you have a planner and a stylist, that
Would be
they'd
done.
be all over it. It'd be ready. It'd be
you
good.
don't have to think about it.
No, you don't have to delegate. You've got somebody
Yeah.
there to help you.
Yeah, that's so
Absolutely.
true. And you guys as well, is there anything from your own weddings that you would advise? Obviously not letting confetti cannons off in your face. That's what Nat looked. Yeah. But is there anything that from your own weddings that you think you could pass on a bit of knowledge to future couples?
Have a wedding planner.
I did it myself as well, DIY, and it's
And
stressful.
you did it here as well,
I
didn't
did it
you?
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slightly different back then. We would be sat in a stable right now.
Oh, no way.
Oh, it's like the nativity.
Yeah, definitely wedding planner to
Yeah.
help. Definitely. I
It's
did
all
have
the
I did
little
have a
things,
stylist
isn't it?
actually
Yeah.
that I kind of coaxed in at the last minute
Yeah.
with
Nice.
photos.
Yeah.
That I'd help promote, and then I was like, actually, it's my wedding. It's
By the way.
way, but they were so happy to do it anyway. So
Yeah.
yeah, it definitely helps.
Yeah, it does.
Massively.
And what about you, Aid? Other than have a planner?
Yeah, which I didn't have. And
That's so hard as your
yeah,
planner.
and that
you
was
then
it.
hand
And it
over
wasn't
the
until
reins.
I was that bride where as it got closer, and I thought, oh my God, I can't do that. I'm
Yeah.
the bride.
Yeah.
What am I? Who's going to turn the lights down at this point?
Yeah.
Who's going to press play? Like,
Yeah.
oh God, I'm going to have to get somebody. Like it was that sort of realization. And also, I wish I had made my husband, the groom, realise all of the work that had gone into it. As a planner now, there's so many things that I'll say, we're just looking at the guest book, or, what's going on the tables. And he's like, what did we have? And you're like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like my guest book, my husband is a skateboarder, so we had a skate deck that everybody signed.
Oh,
Love
amazing.
It's
that.
on the wall in our lounge.
No.
And he asked me,
love that.
honestly, he asked me what our guest book was. And you're just
come
sitting there
on.
like, is this exactly?
It's above your head,
I was like, darling, over here. And he's like, oh yeah. So
Also, it was his thing.
Do you
It's
know
not
what I
like you're the
mean?
skater. It's like it was for him.
So yeah, I
That's
wish
so
I'd
funny.
sort of taken him round all
Yeah.
the little bits and said, look, this is our guest book.
Yeah.
This is this.
Do you know what? I don't know. You might find this scary actually, and you, Laura. Actually, on the day, I always find the ones you can tell which grooms have been more involved and they're more chill, and like so much less anxiety because they know what's coming.
Yeah.
They know what's happened. Whereas if they're like completely clueless, they're like so stressed. And like you normally get texts from to the bride. Where's this going? What's this doing?
Yeah.
Like
I've had
seriously?
so many grooms this year that are more involved than
Same.
I was literally like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not just you. There's another one that's the same.
Yeah.
Another one that's the same. And, you're like,
And that's the
okay.
thing for me, because obviously
Love
I'm
it.
doing their ceremony and it's so personal to both of them. I don't give them a choice. Like if they want to do a call, it has to be both of them. And normally it is, it's very rare that it ever ends up being just one of them. But it's like, it's so important. And if I don't get to speak to both of them on a call, then I'll contact the groom separately and be like, right, you need to do your own questionnaire. You need to give me all this detail so I know how much you love them. Like,
you probably find that too if you're doing a call or a consultation. You're
absolutely.
like, what would you like, darling? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever you want. And you're like, oh,
I've had
come
couples
on.
before where they've had the discussions and then they start to argue about the decision and I'm just sat there and I have to go, should we pick this up another time?
Yeah.
Like,
Talk about
I don't
it
think
after.
I don't
back
think
to
you
that
need
one.
me.
Let's move on.
It's so true, but I think, like you say, I am seeing a lot more where they are both really involved, and that's been so. And I've actually even had some where it's been, if it is a bride and groom, that it's more the groom that's doing it, and that's been really lovely as well.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think that is the thing.
I love
Definitely.
these new welcome signs as well. Welcome to like Sarah's wedding
Featuring.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
So true.
Did you though? Did you see there was like a registrar that saw that or something, and then they're like, "No, we can't marry you because
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's
wow.
like
Why?
going to be a joint thing."
Oh wow.
I know.
Goodness.
That's like one. So I did a ceremony this summer, and they had the ceremony that I led was at like 1, and then in their drinks reception they went off and did just their legal signing with their witnesses. Because it was during the drinks reception, they went to walk in holding a glass of prosecco or champagne or whatever. And the registrars were like, hang on, are you under the influence? Like, you're not allowed to come in and do it. So I think this
You
is
just
the
put your
thing.
drink down.
Exactly, that's the thing. It's like you've got to actually have, a little bit of a like, just put that down and then in you go, you're going to be fine. But I think, like you say, with the featuring thing, it's like, yeah, there's certain things that you
funny.
think.
Come on.
Yeah.
Let's have a sense of humour here.
Yeah, exactly. But then there's other things that you think, well, yeah, that makes sense. They're not going to obviously marry you if you're pissed up on the wedding day. But that's why I always say to couples, do that bit first. If you're going to have a celebrant, have your legal bit first, either on a different day.
My husband was
or
definitely
early
drunk.
the same day. Was it?
We still got
But when he proposed or when he actually said I do?
No, when he said I do. He had a bit too many. It's basically, we had an owl fly our rings down the aisle, but they got stuck in traffic, so they had to do it like 45 minutes before the ceremony. So he had a couple more whiskies than he probably should have done. Came in to do this rehearsal with the owl, and he walked in with this whiskey. And thankfully, the venue owner was like, "Yeah, so the registrar's going to be here in a minute. Do you want to just down that?" And then we got married. It was fine. He was fine. He sobered up a bit.
Did he say your
He's
name
like, I'll
right?
have a coffee next. It's fine.
Did he say your name right in the vows?
He did. Yeah,
That's
fine.
good. You are definitely legally
We are
married,
legally
yeah?
married,
Okay,
yeah.
good. That's all that matters. That's the main thing. Well, guys, thank you so
you.
much. It's been
Thank
amazing.
you.
I feel like we've learned so much about those winter weddings. So I guess our next feature would normally be Toss the Bouquet.
Yeah.
However, because we're on location, we don't have our bouquet because it's tucked
Rich
away in the
forgot the
studio where Rich forgot to bring it. But instead, I've gone for a little question that I would like to put in because they're always random and it is food related. So if you could be one item of food on this beautiful grazing board in front of us, what would you be and why?
Okay.
Are you going first?
No, that's me. That was me just taking it in.
I feel like this is a deconstructed grazing ball because it
Well,
did
it
look
is.
beautiful earlier.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, we need to do a disclaimer because it was a gorgeous grazing
Yeah,
board that
absolutely.
looked stunning.
Yeah.
And then obviously, once the shoot finished, we all piled it on a plate and I wanted to eat it, so I brought it with us to the podcast table.
Okay.
Oh, this is actually really difficult.
Yeah. I just always cheese.
Yeah, I love cheese.
Yes, which cheese? We've got a blue on here or a cheddar?
I'd go for a blue.
Oh, nice.
You had a bit of goat earlier.
Blue, like earlier with the Smurf chat.
Yeah.
You had a bit of goat's cheese, didn't you?
Yeah.
With your nice hand modelling.
Oh, it was beautiful. Yeah, it was great. Honestly, when they were like, do we need... Kerry was like, who's had their nails done? Need a volunteer for the... And I was like, me.
Let me in.
I was in there for the grazing board. Right, we've got blue cheese for
Yeah.
Kerry. What about you two?
I will go for the orange slice.
Oh, why
Oranges
is that?
are my favourite fruit, so
Love that.
that's that.
A little
one.
bit fruity.
You know,
A little bit zesty.
Exactly.
Nah.
I think I'd go for the salami meats.
Ooh.
Like the parma ham stuff. Just
Just 'cause you like it?
Freaking tasty.
Yeah, there we go. Just like you now.
Love it.
Tasty.
Laura wins hands. What are you?
Oh, is it me too?
Yeah, you
okay.
do
Oh,
too.
God, I asked the questions. I'm not making it answer now.
I'm going pretzels. You can't have that.
I would be... Oh my goodness! I think I would go for the gherkins because they're not perfect. Look, I'm going to pick one up and show you.
cornichons or
They're not perfect. They're a little bit wonky and a bit odd, but also they taste good inside and they mean well. They taste really good. What about you, Katie?
I would say pretzel.
Why's
a little
that?
bit crunchy and a little bit salty.
Salty. She's a salty girl. I love this. Amazing.
That's so funny. Right, wedding whisper.
Oh yes, this is always the
This
best
is a
part of
good
the
one.
pod.
Okay.
Right.
These are juicy stories from wedding days.
Hi, ladies. I had a situation recently happen to me and would love to know your thoughts. Should other vendors be able to bring their own photographer to a wedding? Kerry, I'm looking at you for this one.
No.
Straight answer, no.
I had it yesterday with a florist, and I was a bit miffed and torn at the same time. I know they needed to get some content, and they're in catch-22 situation. For me, as the lead photographer, I didn't know until yesterday, but I also didn't ask the couple if they knew that she was bringing one of her own. I already had a content creator with me, so having another camera around the prep situation with a bride who was super nervous might have added to the stress. If she didn't know another photographer was going to be there, what are your thoughts?
Oh, wow. Well, first of all, Kerry's no.
No.
Yeah.
Do you want to elaborate, Kerry?
I think there's just an unwritten rule
Yeah.
that you don't do that. just ask the photographer, what do you want? Get the content off them. They'd be more than happy to. Like, if somebody wanted something specific, and if I always want to build connections, so I'd much rather the florist came to me and said, I really want to make sure I get this empty. I'll get that anyway, but like if there's something specific they want, just tell me and let's work together. Because if you're adding another body into a room, you don't know what situation it's going to be like. Is that going to stress the bride out? They're going to get in the way. What if they knock something? I've seen it before where it just goes completely wrong.
And also, especially if they're coming into the prep situation, like
that seems odd.
Like if the florist had paid a photographer to come and take photos of their empty room with the flowers set up and it's going to have no impact, I guess it's still, like you say, you would just come to the photographer first. But that's not as bad. But then bringing them into the prep space, so then having another body and another person and all that,
I feel like they need to just stay in their own lane.
And also it's not about them.
No,
it's not their, it's like, it's the couple's wedding day, so it should be about, you know. And also the photographers are naturally going to be taking photos of the ceremony or taking photos of the wedding tables or the breakfast or whatever, so you're going to get the photos of the flowers anyway. I don't think it's about them. I think that's what styled shoots are for.
It is. Absolutely, focus on it from styled shoot. Like, it's really hard because obviously weddings do give us content. Like, from a hair perspective, obviously that's the only time I can get a real person, you know, that's not a model, who knows how to pose. It's a real wedding day. But also I will only do that if I have time at the end and it's okay with the photographer, and I'm like, can I just quickly, literally couple of snaps and done, as opposed to actually bringing a content creator with me.
Especially another photographer, because I think as well, every couple are going to have a photographer. That's like the non-negotiable supplier. No matter where, even if it's an elopement, just them two, they're going to have a photographer. So just to bring another one. And the fact, I feel like we need to know more. Like, did the couple know? Did they okay it?
I know.
But then the main photographer didn't know, and that is crossing the line.
Pissy. That's not fair.
And then did they stay? Did that
they
photographer
should have at
stay?
least contacted the main photographer first and said, look, this is what I'd like to do. I just want to check that you're okay with it. The couple know. If they do know about it, a couple know about it. They should really know about it. It's a tricky one.
I think not okay in that situation at all.
No.
But I do think they need to be checking it with the couples if they even want to do that. And then the couple can then check with the other photographers.
100%.
To see what they think. But I think the underlying thing is it's not their day.
Directly. Definitely. I mean, you're great, Kerry, because you want to collaborate with whoever.
It's
great. And that's what this industry should be about, shouldn't it? It should be about, like, building each other up and, you know,
if I'm not booked, I'll go work for another local photographer.
Exactly.
There's no competition.
I'll happily assist other hairstylists if they need me. Happily.
And I'll happily help with content in whatever way I can. But just putting somebody else, it just makes it feel like a photo shoot. And actually the whole point of it isn't supposed to be that. I'm supposed to be hiding in a corner, being discreet and not getting... I'm not part of the day. I'm just in the background.
You're just capturing it.
Yeah, exactly. If you're putting somebody else in, it is just a shoot.
Yeah. What about you two girls? What's your opinions?
I agree. I do agree. The only thing I will say is, selfishly, from my perspective, I don't have time to capture any footage of myself. So sometimes the photographers I've worked with have been brilliant, and they will always make sure they get a picture of me with a couple.
That's
so
so
I can
nice.
use that. But I've done over 30 weddings this year, and I can tell you I've probably got 3 pictures of myself.
With you in, because you're off doing your job.
You just don't have time.
And the other thing is, I don't know if you find, like, the photography after, unless you know the photographer and have to chase them and say, please, can I have some imagery? Which, I don't know, some people might get annoyed about that. But that's the only opportunity that we can get a proper professional photo, isn't it?
But I do think if it was from a planner perspective, if it was prep day, I would speak to the photographer and the bride and groom, make sure it's okay. And I'm not even saying I'd get a photographer in for me. I'd just set my phone up.
That's just content in general, isn't it?
That's all it would be. But I think communication is key there.
Yeah.
For sure.
But that's slightly different as well, isn't it? So if you've got someone to do content of you like prepping the room and things, like that's not it. No one else is seeing that.
No,
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think
It's
it's
out the
when
way.
it entered the bridal space, that's when it's weird,
Yeah,
like
I
to go
agree.
into the prep space. Whereas if they just got somebody, because also I guess from the florist point of view, they don't want to take the piss and be like, right, you've paid thousands for your photographer, can I use them to take photos of my stuff?
Yeah.
Which I know they probably would be happy to, but you wouldn't. They probably wouldn't want to be wasting their time by doing that.
But I think Kerry would be happy to, but not everyone would.
No,
not every
exactly.
photographer.
Yeah.
I think some are, on the high horse sometimes.
Building that relationship.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, building that relationship.
But I think exactly like you were saying, I think more and more suppliers get it, especially now with social media, like we need that extra content. So if I'm, once I've finished the ceremony, I'll film the confetti shot, but I'll film the whole thing from the back so I can get the photographer taking photos, the planner in the background, and then I'd share that with you guys so that then you've got content of you. Because also photographers,
Yeah, you never get
I bet you never get any photos of you taking photos because
I
you're
have to
taking
be
photos.
really-
Unless you've got a second shooter.
Yeah, I think it's just about taking all of that and just be a bit creative. Like, buy something that, like the iPhone can take your perspective whilst you're shooting it, so you can do like a double filming. Like I think, it looks really cool.
The 360.
Yeah, can you show me?
Yeah, and like I see some photographers do have like 360 cameras
Yeah.
on their end of their
And
lens
the glasses,
stuff.
the Ray-Ban glasses, they're really cool.
Yeah.
So just be creative. Like
Yeah.
sometimes I just set my phone up in the corner and do. You don't have to have a content creator.
Yeah.
Or like you can, if you just put a bit of extra thought into it, supplier wise, then you can do
Imagine
it.
it on the day. The bride's about to do her like first look, and then you're like, hold on, I just need to capture this.
Yeah, I
again.
need a photo of me handing you
Yeah,
the bouquet.
can you just do it again for
Yeah,
me, please?
it's that.
like-
That's the thing for me. It's not about you, like, and that's where I think a styled shoot. That's why these, like we've done today, they're so good because then we get those photos. Like I asked you, Kerry, earlier because I was like, a photo of me with that beautiful ceremony backdrop. I'm never going to say on a wedding day, oh, excuse me, can you just get out of the way to the couple so I can have a photo with this gorgeous backdrop? Whereas actually on a styled shoot, you can say, can I have some of just me? So I think that's the thing. I feel like it's probably
Stay
a no from
in
me.
your lane a little bit and just double check and communicate.
Yeah, communication.
And they might have
Yeah.
okayed it as far as we know. The couple might have okayed it, but then if they have, I think for the couple they should have told the photographer.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Or
main
do they know what
photographer.
they're okaying?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They don't, and that's the other thing. They don't get it. They might not know. Yeah, exactly. That's so true. Oh, it's a good one. I like that. That was good. It was more than a whisper. It was a debate. I loved it. Right. Well, so where can people find you guys if they want to find out more about the venue and about your offering as a package? How does that work?
So we have done the style shoot today to capture all the great images and showcase the venue. So we're now going to pull that together.
Yes.
And we're going to create a digital and printed brochure.
Oh, love this.
Yeah.
Great.
And then where will that be advertised?
On the website.
On the website?
Yeah, we'll have it up on
Social
Lodders
media.
Barn, definitely,
Nice.
on social media
Yeah.
platforms.
Perfect. So what is the website?
Loddersbarn.co.uk.
Lovely. Beautifully done now. Gorgeous. She's a pro. Well, thank you so much for coming on,
Thanks,
guys. You've been
ladies.
brilliant.
Thank
Thank
you.
ladies.
And I
Thank
feel like
you.
we're full of so much inspiration now for winter weddings. And I really want a mulled wine.
I want to get married again.
And you want to get married again, and I want a
I
mulled
do
wine.
want a mulled wine too.
You can see who's more
baby out
committed
here.
in life.
Thank you.